Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Shadowrun Hongkong. Und heute liefern wir dann bei Kinley Cheng ab. Dann mal gucken. Kinley Cheng watches you closely as you walk across the Mahjong parlor. As you approach, her lieutenant leans in, brings her mouth close to the triad boss's ear. Cheng smiles and nods, her eyes never leaving you. There's a twinkle in this dwarf sandal's eye. I heard from Bo. He got my message very clearly, and I understand that there were no casualties created during your little delivery run. I'm pleased and surprised. Robert did a great job guiding us. Did she? Good to know. My message was delivered and strength a bow back in the fort, erring for me. As far as I'm concerned, our transaction is complete. While you were gone, I set the wheels in motion to wipe your identities. She pulls out her PDA, stabs a button with a lacquered fingernail. The order has been sent. Congratulations, you are now sinless. Shadow people. Wu exhales heavily. His eyes remain focused straight ahead, but his shoulders sag. Well, I guess that's done. Yeah, I guess, but I'm not. Wu pulls himself up to his full height. Whoever gave the kill order on Carter also forced us to give up our identity. And took Raymond. Wu set his jaw firm. That's all I can think about. Finding who did this. Finding Ray. Kindly Sheng holds up a hand. While I was working to get your sins burned, I also had my network look into Raymond Black's disappearance. I've been thinking about what you told me earlier, and I agree. Her eyes the room. She eyes the room careful and leans in. I can't just let this lie. Someone killed my runners. It would be a sign of weakness to the Yellow Lotus and the others if I do nothing. She rests her PDA on the mahjong table facing you. The three-eyed boss tongue slips from her mouth as she looks over the top, hunting for the right button of its upside-down interface. She finds it and looks up at you again. I have a news share with you, my darlings, the kind you won't like. Raymond Black is dead. She taps the button and recorded newscast appearing on the screen. Raymond's photograph appears on the screen behind a reporter standing on the docks in Victoria Harbour. It's a picture you have seen before, a professional portrait taken for a press release about a youth center he was opening in the Red Mountains. Under Raymond's photos are the words Seattle man killed. Another shooting involved the police department. A Seattle community organizer and industry engineer was apparently shot and killed while resting arrest at Victoria Harbour last night. HKF police reported the UPS man Raymond Black was behavingly erratic and would not respond to police orders to surrender. No additional information regarding Black or why he was traveling to Hong Kong are available. Police have stated that due to the shooting proximate to last night's shootout with the White Star, the investigation must remain confidential and no other details are being revealed at this time. Sheng taps the button again and the video closes. Wu puts his hand to his face. This just keeps getting worse. It's definitely not getting any better. Raymond's dead. Who put his hand over his mouth, trying to process the information he saw, and for a moment it looks like as if he's going to pass out. Isabel reaches out to touch Wu, thinks better of it, and pulls back her hand. Sorry for your loss. I never had a father, so I don't know what's like to lose one, but sorry. Raymond dies the same night we are ambushed. That's no coincidence. No fucking way. Kindly taps the video close. He hunts around the keypad, selects another button. I'm afraid that's not all, my darlings. This is security footage from Victoria Harbour from last night. You'll find it contains a contradiction. The PDA shows silently grainy video footage of Raymond sitting in a tea shop flanked by two guards. He's looking down at something in his hand, completely distracted. The footage continues, and the camera displays several black-clad figures entering its field of view from different angles, guns ready. A tall, sharp-dressed man in a suit walked briskly towards Raymond, flanked up by two more. Raymond stands to face him, and the camera gets clear view on the suit's white plastic. His guards turn to draw weapons, and muzzle flash away from all sides. One of Raymond's guards goes down, and his submachine guns fire swiftly, hitting the camera. Boo puts his hand on the table and leans. This weren't cops, and Raymond wasn't resisting arrest. What with this guy's face? Goblet reaches up to stroke the red patch on her shoulder. Is that a mask? It doesn't look like a mask. It looks like some sort of semi-rich plastic implant. Real craftsmanship. She pushes out her lower lip in operation. Quite the fashion accessory. It's also the kind of fashion accessory that stands out in the crowd. This goes at a full-on arrogant son of a bitch. He sets his jaw firm. Either way, I'm gonna find him. Kinley Chang watches Wu intently. I believe you. Wu stands back and what now? We stay in the shadows, we are dead too. Find a place. We find the plastic faced man and drag him somewhere private, make him dig his own hole, then we fill it. I like the way you think, this is exactly what I will do, but how I'm afraid there are some facts you are going to have to face. She puts on a grave face. You are alone in this country. No network, no money, no identity. I can protect you from police, but how will you go about discovering what happened to Raymond without me? How will you survive? Kindly whips her hand across a stack of tiles, spreading the ivory colored pieces around the table. You had a very long night, my sweets, very long. And frankly, you look all like shit. Rest now, it's promise you safety in my town for the night. I'll talk about the plastic-faced man tomorrow. Kindly guest us to Gobbert and his ladies go find our new friends a place to bed down. In that rust-net squat boat you call home. We'll take after you slept. Figure out your next steps together. Yes, auntie. Yes, auntie. Thank you for your help, auntie. Of course, my sweetie. Smiles and her black button eyes flash cold. What are friends for? Ich bin ehrlich, heute ist mir irgendwie nicht nach Aufnahmen nehmen. Ich werde die Folge hier beenden. sehen wir uns dann in der nächsten Folge. Dann vielleicht auch mit ein bisschen Progress, aber dann schauen wir uns bis zum nächsten Mal.